Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fluent Flow English. If you've ever felt stuck while speaking English, like you can't find the right words, or you don't sound confident enough, then today's video is for you. Sometimes, the best way to improve your communication skills is not just practicing words, but learning from people who've mastered the art of communication. And books are the best teachers for that. So today, I'll share with you 10 books that can change the way you speak, listen, and connect with people in English. Stick till the end, because book number 10 completely changed the way I listen to people, and I think it'll surprise you too. Book 1, How to Win Friends and Influence People, by Dale Carnegie. This book is almost 90 years old, but still one of the best when it comes to communication. It teaches principles like smile when you meet people, use their name, listen more than you talk, and make others feel important. Simple? Yes. But powerful. Imagine if you always remembered someone's name at work or genuinely appreciated their effort, that instantly makes your English sound warm and confident. Carnegie shows that good communication is not about fancy vocabulary, but about human connection. Book 2, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, by Stephen R. Covey. This isn't just about communication, it's about building character. One habit that really matters for speaking is, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Think about it, most of us rush to reply in English, but Covey says, slow down. Listen deeply. Repeat what you understood. And only then, share your thoughts. This makes conversations smoother and shows you as a confident communicator, not a nervous speaker. Book 3, Talk Like TED, by Carmine Gallo. Have you seen TED Talks? The speakers are engaging, inspiring, and unforgettable. This book breaks down their secrets, they use personal stories, they speak with passion, and they use simple but powerful words. For example, instead of saying, I had a challenge, a TED speaker might say, there was a moment when my life completely turned upside down. Notice how that makes you feel something. This book teaches you how to bring energy and storytelling into your English. Book 4, Crucial Conversations, by Kerry, Patterson. Life is full of difficult conversations, asking for a raise, handling arguments, giving feedback. This book teaches you how to stay calm under pressure. Instead of attacking or avoiding, you learn to use respectful words that keep the conversation open. For example, instead of saying you're wrong, you can say, can I share another perspective? These small changes make your English sound diplomatic, confident, and professional. Book 5, The Art of Public Speaking, by Dale Carnegie. If you fear speaking in public, or even in meetings, this book is your friend. Carnegie explains how to use your body language, your tone, and even pauses to grab attention. One tip I love is, don't memorize sentences, memorize ideas. That way you sound natural, not robotic. This skill is useful for job interviews, presentations, or even daily small talk in English. Book 6, Never Split the Difference, by Voss. This book was written by an FBI negotiator who dealt with kidnappers and criminals. But guess what? The techniques apply to everyday life too, negotiating salary, convincing someone, or even bargaining at the market. Voss shows how to use tactical empathy, listening so well that the other person feels understood. He also introduces mirroring, simply repeating the last few words the other person said. It sounds simple, but it keeps conversations flowing and makes you sound more engaged in English. Book 7, Made to Stick, by Heath and Dan Heath. Why do we remember some ideas and forget others? This book explains the secret. The authors show that ideas stick when they are simple, unexpected, concrete, credible, emotional, and stories. For example, if you say smoking is bad, people forget. But if you say, Every cigarette takes 11 minutes off your life, people remember. Learning this helps you make your English powerful and unforgettable. Book 8, Exactly What to Say, by Phil M. Jones. This book is like a playbook of magic phrases. It gives you ready-to-use sentences for tricky moments. For example, instead of saying, "Do you want to try this?" you can say, "What would happen if you tried this?" See the difference? One feels like pressure, the other feels like an open choice. For English learners, this book is like a secret toolkit to sound confident instantly. Book 9, The Quick and Easy Way to Effective Speaking, by Dale Carnegie. Carnegie shows again why he's the master of communication. This book is especially helpful if you feel nervous speaking in front of others. He gives you practical exercises, like practicing with small groups, telling personal stories, and gradually building confidence. It's not about perfect grammar, it's about having the courage to share your message in English. Book 10, You're Not Listening, by Kate Murphy. And finally, one of the most underrated communication skills, listening. This book shows how modern people don't really listen anymore. We're always distracted by our phones or waiting to reply. But when you really listen, people open up. You build trust. And ironically, your English becomes better, because listening improves speaking. The best communicators are not those who talk the most, they're the ones who listen the best. So those were 10 powerful books that can transform your communication skills in English. Remember, you don't have to read them all today. Pick one, read a few pages, and try to apply just one idea in your next conversation. Step by step, you'll not only improve your English, you'll change the way people see you. Now tell me in the comments. Which of these books are you most excited to try first? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Fluent Flow English, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next tip. Thanks for watching, and remember, great communication isn't about speaking perfectly. It's about connecting perfectly.